Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you will know I'm currently on my vacations. So I'm currently in Portugal after obviously spending some time with Georgie in Hamburg, Germany. I'm in Lisbon, which I'm really enjoying. And yeah, I thought what I would do is last summer when I kind of traveled around, I visited countries and I explored their past entries to Eurovision. I'm going to do something slightly different this summer. It's a project that I've wanted to do for a while, and that is to do a kind of top 10 series, top 10 with Shane. With each top 10 having a particular category or theme. To launch this mini summer series, I guess before Junior Eurovision, I thought what I would do today is I would focus on duets between a man and a woman. So obviously inside Eurovision and outside Eurovision we have been blessed with some amazing songs that have come from male and female duets. I mean, I think classic vintage, you've got What I've Had the Time of My Life. Absolutely love that song. Sonny and Cher, I've Got You Babe, classic. Babe, I got you, babe. And I guess kind of growing up, Christina Aguilera and Ricky Martin, Nobody Wants to Be Lonely is amazing. I liked it anyway. And then Whitney Houston and Enrique Iglesias, Could I Have This Kiss Forever, is a tune. And most recently, Pink and Nate, Just Give Me a Reason. That's beautiful. Lyrics are on point. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bend. And most recently, Portuguese guy, just... If anyone knows Portuguese, let me know what he says. And most recently, Callum Scott and Leona Lewis. They did a duet of Callum Scott's Give Me a Reason. That's phenomenal. I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean. So, yeah. I was just thinking, because I've got actually a duet playlist on my Spotify. Before we kind of go into my top 10 Eurovision duets of all time, I am absolutely obsessed with a UMK song that was a duet in 2016 with a lady called Annika, who I absolutely love. I've spoken to her a bit on social media with the song Good Enough. If you do not know that song, check it out. But also, that might be a taster for what's about to happen with my top 10. Just to kind of clarify some rules, like, obviously I've gone back. Anyone who follows my channel knows that I kind of really know Eurovision from 1999. I'm aware of songs before that, but that's when I properly tuned in, recorded the video, recorded it on video, and just rewatched it. So from 1999, that's pretty much where I'm at. And also another rule is they have to be a duet that's not like an established act. Like, let's say, for example, Fame from Sweden. Give me your love, give me all of your love when the morning comes. I'm waiting tonight and it feels so right. Give me your love. That would be a male and female duet, according to some people, and that definitely would be in my top 10. But it's an established act with, I guess, an identity separate from just a man and a woman joining forces for Eurovision, that's it. I think the Jet Set from Poland probably would be in there as well if we had that rule.
Come with me, because it's time to party. Join me and let's go to a party. You know you really gotta get down to a party with me. Just party with me.
But we don't have that rule. So, without further ado, let's get into my top 10. Okay, so at number 10, I think this goes more to do with quality of songwriting, quality of production, and just generally creating a feeling on stage on the night. And that goes to 2015, Norway, Morland and Deborah.
Just go to find the prince you thought you found in me. But they set you free and gave you up.
So I know this is probably quite a significant fan favourite. I think, well, I don't know anyone who dislikes this song. I know the song's quite dark in feeling, and that's probably why I don't listen to it as much. In fact, actually, I probably don't listen to it a lot, but when it comes on, and particularly when I watch it on YouTube, I can't help but notice that this was a quality package from Norway this year. So I think for that alone, I think it would be a crime. Love is a crime. Yep. If I did not have this in my top 10. So yeah, number 10 goes to Morland and Deborah from Norway. Number 9, I don't think anyone's gonna remember this, but I remember, I think it was after the 2009 show, and I think I just started listening to the semi-final songs, and I just could not get over how amazing Slovakia was this year. So they had a duet, Kamil and Nella. And vocally, absolutely sublime. And this song's quite dark, but also very musical-esque, I guess. It is a quality. If you read the comments, there's generally a pocket of love for this song, and moreover, the kind of understanding that maybe it was too, I don't know, too quality, I don't know. But I was listening to all these songs again this morning to try and make sure that this top 10 represented something real in what I thought, rather than just plucking it at random. And I was like, yeah, man, this song is good. Her voice is insane. Bless Slovakia. I can't see them coming back anytime soon. But nonetheless, the few songs they did give us, the majority of them, there were only a handful, were quality. And for me, this song is quality. I love it. Number 8, I was fortunate enough to see this duet last year when I went to the Poland Eurovision party. And it's Georgia 2013, Noddy and Sophie. Now, yeah, admittedly, you know, am I a Eurovision fan that likes it when countries go to Swedish songwriters? I don't know if I care either way, to be honest. But nonetheless, this is a Swedish songwriting masterclass. I loved this song. I really, really did. And I really thought it was going to do it a lot better. It did kind of produce a lackluster result. Apparently there was supposed to be a waterfall on the stage, but producers felt that it was not necessary and did not add anything. So it just relied on what is their amazing vocal. And I thought they had good chemistry on stage. I thought they had good chemistry, and they were lovely. I managed to have a photo with Noddy. Poor guy. I just literally saw him. I was like, oh, I need a photo with you. And he's like, okay. But yeah, I like that song. I do listen to that song quite a lot, actually. So yeah, number 8, 2013, Georgia. Number 7 goes 2010. Now, they had 2 songs. For me, I think the first song is so much better, and I think that is reflected in their result as well. And that is Paula and Ovi from Romania, Playing with Fire.
You and me, can't you see we're playing with fire? Tell me now, do you feel this burning desire? Don't stop, make it rock, it's taking us higher. Could it be just a dream? Are you running away?
I remember liking this before the show, and then watching the show I was like, oh, this is really good. And when the results were coming in, and obviously I think they overperformed in regards to expectations, I was like, I'm not surprised. Like, the song is an earworm, it's infectious, it's catchy, and obviously she delivers an insane vocal, he delivers a charisma. And they had the piano, didn't they, that her husband made on stage, which was effective. Yeah. Good song. I like this song. I listen to this song quite a lot. So number 7 goes to Paula Selling and Ovi. Okay, number 6, probably a bit the same as my number 9, where people are going to be like, A, I don't understand why you've got it so high, and B, I don't really remember it. But I remember seeing them at the London Preview Party this year in 2015, and they just knocked my socks off. I liked it before that anyway. But it's Marta and Vaclav from the Czech Republic, or Czechia, which it is now.
For a life to live for, fire in our hearts. Through our pain, through all the lies, we will walk we burn. Hope never dies. Never let me go.
This song's amazing. I mean, okay, the staging, or this, well, there wasn't really much staging, and her showing her through, throwing her shoe into the crowd was confusing, I'm not gonna lie. But like, they had great chemistry. They're good friends outside of Eurovision, because he wrote the song and asked her, I think, isn't she a lead singer of a band in Czechia? I don't know, had another country have sent this, would it have done better? I think there was more potential with what could have happened on stage. But I just think the song's amazing. Like, I really love the song. So, yeah. Yeah. Number 5. 6 goes to 2015, Marta and Vaclav from Czechia. Okay, number 5 goes to same year, 2015, but a very different song, a more happy song, and that goes to Monica and Vaidas from Lithuania. I'm feeling love, love.
I'm feeling love. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling
I mean, every time I listen and see this performance, I smile. It's just full of energy. And like, I feel so blessed that I was able to meet Monica this year at the Madrid preview party. Obviously, Monica coming back again this year, 2023. He's an interesting one. I follow him on Instagram, but I don't really know. There was something that's happened with him. I don't really want to say anything because I don't want to spread fake news. I think some people have cancelled him, but you might want to go away and explore that, because I don't know to what extent it's justified. I explored a little bit, and then my head just hurt a little bit. Yeah, apparently some circles have cancelled him for tweeting something. So, but nonetheless, regardless, put that aside. Let's go back to 2015 when that didn't happen, and we had this lovely moment, and obviously, you know, we had that LGBTQIA plus moment as well with the same-sex kisses in the background when they kiss. I just love this song. It just makes me smile. It makes me happy. So yeah, number 5, Monica and Vaidas. Number 4, very dark. This song made it into my kind of Halloween top 10 because it is dark. It was 2012, Greta and Jonsi from Iceland.
Never forget what I did, what I said when I gave you all my heart and soul. Morning will come and I know we'll be one, 'cause I still believe that you remember me. Oh, I still believe that you remember me.
Now, she is an incredible songwriter. She wrote this, and obviously she wrote her I Hear Them Calling Me, which obviously didn't do as well, because this song made the final and that one didn't. But like, I think there was some nerves around him, whether he could perform live. I don't know whether I'm making that up. But regardless, the performance was amazing. They were both vocally strong. I still don't know to this day why this song didn't do any better. It was one of my favourites in 2012. I was a little bit obsessed with it. Still am obsessed with it. And I just love songs that kind of reach this dramatic climax. And this song does it. That kind of never forget what I did, what I said when I gave you all. I can't sing. But nonetheless, number 4, 2012, Greta and Jonsi. Absolutely love it. Okay, so my top 3, these could be interchangeable in all seriousness. To be fair, my top 5 could be interchangeable, but my top 3, I think, are classics, and I think they're Eurovision classics. I think others probably people would question. So my number 3 goes to... There was a lot of duets in 2015. Back to 2015 with Estonia, Alina and Stig.
Goodbye to yesterday.
I didn't wanna wake you up. My life was never gonna be enough. So I took my things and got out of your way now, girl.
Why didn't you wake me up? I'm pretty sure I would have told you to stop. Let's try again, let's say goodbye. Goodbye to yesterday.
I was obsessed. I think many people were obsessed with the song before Eurovision, but particularly at Eurovision after that semi-final performance. I mean, we know Stig and what Stig can do with his songwriting capabilities. He's an amazing songwriter, but this song is my favourite Stig song. This song's incredible. I never wanna lift you up, I just think the storytelling is amazing. The chemistry between these two on stage was on point. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say other than the fact that when this comes on, I'm like, tune. Amazing. And I know this is a fan favourite, so that shouldn't be no surprise making it into my top 3. Number 2, sticking to the same country actually, Robbed Crime, 2017, Coet and Laura, Lost in Verona.
We are lost in Verona. We're lost and we found our Verona. We are lost in Verona. Reconciled with love. Reconciled with love. We never said sorry. We never said enough.
Now, I've mentioned this story so many times on my Eurovision channel. 2017 was a weird year for me. I had some problems, and it was the first and only year in that period where I didn't host a Eurovision party. It was decided that we would get tickets and go into London at a preview party, which probably wasn't a great idea, to be honest, because I didn't particularly enjoy it. And I remember getting a t-shirt made of these two, thinking, well, this is qualifying. I'm going to the final in London. I'm going to support this song with my t-shirt. Did it qualify? Did it? Heck. Didn't even come close to qualifying. I think some people think that the kind of like Mexican soap opera camera angle facial expressions alienated some people. I can entertain that to a point. I mean, yes, his expressions are intense, but I was obsessed with this song in 2017, and I think that probably is one of the reasons, because I've said it many times, 2017 is my least favourite year since 1999, and this might contribute to it slightly. This was my favourite song. Normally my favourite song does qualify, and I think, yeah, I was shocked. Because vocally it was great, the song's great. I don't know, maybe for some people it's too cheesy, or the message just doesn't really resonate with them, but it's a play on Shakespeare. I liked it. I mean, I loved it. Like doesn't kind of give it justice. Coet and Laura, love. Okay, so number one, like I said, these are interchangeable, but I think it's because me and Georgie recently watched this. Did we recently watch this? Yes, we did. Is it 2010? Have I got that wrong? Denmark, Shani, and Evergreen.
In a moment like this, wanna know what you're looking for. Wanna know, could you ask for more? Oh, in a moment like this, wanna know what I have to do.
Is it 2010? Anyway, moment like this, wanna know. I listened to it with Georgie and I just got goosebumps. I was like, no. Yeah, 2010 is right, Shane. We just were watching a few songs before we went out and I put this song on and me and Georgie watched it and we were like, this is absolutely amazing. Her voice is incredible. And yes, obviously, Swedish songwriters, it stinks of Sweden. That's not a derogatory term. It just, it oozes Sweden. But nonetheless, I just think this song's amazing. And I think it had an advantage in my top 10 based on the fact that I've recently explored this and talked about it with Georgie at some length. But well-deserved top 3, right? Top 3. I mean, it's an earworm, it's catchy, the staging was effective, every camera shot, them coming to the front, the wind machines. It was cheese, bubblegum with extra bubbles, but I lapped it up, so yeah. Yeah, my number 1 goes to Denmark. So yeah, that's my top 10 duets at Eurovision. I can't say of all time because I've already professed since 1999. So yeah. There's my first video of Top 10 with Shane, summer series. And hopefully, yeah, I'll get a few more of these on my channel. But I think more importantly, what's your top 10? What's your top 3, top 5 male, female duets? Even if it's before 1999 and maybe I can check in on it, you can educate me. People on my channel educate me all the time. Please do comment below and let me know. And yeah, in the meantime, I guess what's left to say is, yeah, keep well and stay safe.